Hello everyone and welcome to the latest episode of Departed. So I've been doing a bit of hunting outside now and managed to get myself a few items as well. So let me show you what I found. So I was hunting around and I found a sea troll which dropped a dart gun, and it's kind of like a bow but it's not as good, and it does 7 range damage with slow speed and uses seeds for ammunition. So that's a pretty cheap weapon to start off with, but I want to make a bow in a second. And also we've seen this stuff called moon dust now. This is really going to come in handy because with this you can make the troll idol, which is for fighting the boss later on, but I need ram head hides for that, and according to the wiki, we're going to need level 12 to fight ram heads. So still got a bit of work to do, and of course we've got to find a desert shell from somewhere as well. And looking at this as well, we got tablets which give you skills. Now this uses your soul power, which is up on the right hand corner I think. And so on. So there's plenty to do. So let's have a quick look again. So we've got all these different tablets to do loads of different things, and you have to sacrifice some of your armor and stuff, but pretty worth it. But I haven't got enough armor for that at the moment, but there are absolutely loads of them, and of course we got the chests there as well. So why don't we make ourselves another bow now? I managed to find some string, and that cotton has grown outside, so now's a good time. So we'll grab a few of them, is that 10? Yeah, perfect. And I hope I smelted it all down now. I probably didn't. Have we got the illuminate smelt? Why do I ever do things in advance? So let's smelt down some of this. There's got to be a way of automating this. So let's just put 5 pieces in for now. Right, so we'll wait for that to smelt a minute. And we'll have a look at what else I've made as well. So I need food quite a lot because of Harvestcraft and so on, and certain foods have only got certain pips on them. And I discovered this item called a lunchbox. Now what this does, show the recipe, it's just 3 weighted pressure plates together. Now what it does is it picks the best food. So I just thrown a load of foods in here, and if you shift right click, it opens it up like that, and any foods inside, it will use the one you haven't used obviously, because if we look at some of your foods, let's go here now, you'll notice it says eaten twice out of the last 5 foods. So in this case it'll probably use the toast or the apple juice, and let's test that now. So let me show you what I mean. So if we look at that now, it's used as one of the toasts, so yeah, it works quite well. So I'm going to leave that on a minute because I want a bit more food. It saves me having to shuffle around my foods and so on, so I've just got to add some more in there, and I think 2 but there, perfect. Okay, so I'll do that. Right, so has that completed? Yes, it has, so we'll have to grab that. Now unfortunately we can't make blocks with that. What have we got in there? We got cast. So let's make ourselves some arrows first of all. And I'll just cook these up a minute, and then we'll have a look at that bow. Now that that is all smelted down, let's make those arrows. So all we gotta do is just throw them in here. So that goes in there, I think, and feathers. And is that in the right order? Yes, that is. So we grab 64. That gives me 64. not showing the damage. So I want a bit more, of course. So let's make the bow next. So we're gonna go with, let's see. I think we were gonna make the speedy bow. So let's see if we can find that in here. I did see it somewhere. It is the speedy bow, or the weakened bow actually. So arrows reduce target's damage and it does 15 max range damage. And it consumes one of those elemental arrows. So let's make that. That's more weapon again. So we put that there. So we've got ourselves a new bow now, which will help fight some monsters. And of course, we've got our void sword and a normal one all there ready to go. And of course, we got this other ranged weapon, which I almost forgot about. So let's have a look at that skill now. We've got level 1 in hunter skill, and of course I mentioned infusion last episode. So first of all, we'll talk about the hunter skill. Now, you've probably seen those blood hunt events that come up every so often. Well, it looks like I have to go out into the blood hunt, and that's when the mobs will spawn where I can get the skills needed to level up that. So it looks like I've got to go out when there's a blood hunt on, but I'll have to be careful of certain mobs, as one or two of them will wreck me basically. So I'll have to look out for that. And let's talk about the infusion skill while I'm here. I discovered how to level up this, so I've been running around grabbing stones out of those pixens, and I've got about 57 here, and I think it was level 7 that you can use it. And I discovered a lot of this by looking in the wiki, and of course I found out that that book I was wanting to craft, where we discovered how to do it. So let's grab that. It's called the Encyclopedia of Skills, and to make that, it's quite easy. Just use some limonites on a book, and if we haven't got the other book, you just stick around every wood. So we have a look at that now. So let's open that up. Now there's not all the skills in here, it's just a couple. So here's all your skills and that, but if you look, you'll notice it only does the first couple. So innovation is leveled up by picking up heartstones. Now you've probably seen these a lot, and some of the healing levels here, and you get loads up to level 100. So level 100 is the max. So if we move on to runetation, now we haven't got this far yet, so it's giving you some nice tips there, and all these different runes. And the infusion skill is what we're after. So custom enchantments, so pixens. Some enchantments are only applicable through infusion, like anything on guns or energy weapons. There are two ways to level up infusion: capturing pixens, which are these guys here, and using infusion stones on an infusion table, which I've got. And so I can capture them using a stone bowl. Yeah, and they drop infusion stones. Small chance. So the different types of pixens. Now in the overworld we've only got glistening stones, and we need level 1. But when we get to level 10, 25, 40 and so on, we can harvest the other ones, and they give me different types of stones. And these different types of stones allow me to enchant my weapons, because right now I'm only on level 1, so I can't really do much enchanting using them. So level 5, level 15 and so on. So level 5 is what is the level that we can level up. Now moving on to foraging, I talked about this last episode. So you got all these different drop chances, and you get all these different items at different levels, and I'm up at level 30 I think it was. And I think that's it with the skills. Now, it only does a couple of skills like I mentioned. But, yeah, good. Plenty of knowledge there to learn. So let's put that back. Okay, so hunter mobs. Oof, fun times. Now, we can't really find any right now, so let's go out and test his bow anyway. So I want to try it out. I'll show you the other weapon as well I found. Oh, there's some pixels there now. Now let's test that out. Before I go out there, let's grab a few of these. Now, I should be able to right click these in here now. And there you go, I'm on level 10. So I should be able to use the diamond bowl now. So where did I put it? So let's see if this works. Oh, I got too much loot to me a second. So I was doing a bit of farming just before this episode. Yeah, should be enough. Okay, let's pop outside. Well, let's try and use this. Oh, they disappeared, have they? Typical. They always disappear. Oh, there they are. Oh, I better take care of these guys first. So let's try this bow on one of these guys. Whoa, okay, that's nice. One hit kills. I like one hit kills. Let's get that. Yeah, nice. Alright, and let's get the other guy. Now, can you claim back your arrows? No, you can't really. Okay, let's get rid of that guy. Oh god, didn't make damage it. And no, I didn't get a heal that time, but I did get one arrow back. So those arrows and a bow is pretty nice. Right, let's try out this diamond bowl. Please work. No. Okay, it doesn't want to work. Oh, it did work. There we go. And it did it straight away as soon as it does it. But you gotta click, you gotta find the right spot. Come on. There you go. Perfect. Now what do we get from that? More glistening infusion stones. So that's all we can get in this dimension at the moment. Now let's go and take care of some of those tree guys. 2 hits, nice. Let's grab that arrow back. Right, now we got a couple more pixels here, so we probably just level up as we go. That's another one, and let's grab this guy. Thank you very much. Oh, there's a lot more over here. Excellent. Oh, there's a couple of guys I haven't seen before. So let me just claim these last ones now. Thank you. Oh, get rid of that guy. Good thing I noticed him then. Let's see what we got. Come on. You know you want to. Come on. Now he's been stubborn this time. Let's move him over. Maybe the grass is getting in the way of something. There you go. Perfect. It's got a couple of glistening stones there. Now, who are these guys? Naturalists. Let's have a look. Oh. Yeah, good thing I'll have to keep my eye out for mobs. So let's have a look at them again. Right, so what do they do? So with coins, I can get... Ooh. So I can get all sorts of seeds, form plants. Oh, I got bubbleberry, heart fruits, magic. Right, so I need 3 stacks of coins now. I hope these guys don't despawn now. They probably will. Oh, and that's another bonus of... Which skill is that? Expedition. So the more sprinting you do, the more you level up that skill. So please let me get those coins. How many have I got anyway? So I grab all my coins. I've got 2 stacks. So I should be able to grab some of the seeds. Now I'm not sure what these seeds do, so I probably I think they've despawned, haven't they? No, my luck, they will have now. I think they have. Nope, they're still out. Right, let's take care of this sour Sasquatch. Let's get my loot that I want. Right. Okay. So let's grab some bubbleberries and some hair. What was that? Heart fruit. And what was the last one? Magic meringue. Now I haven't got enough coins for that, so I'll have to work that out again. So I think I'm going to head back and plant all these guys, and we'll do a bit more hunting when I come back. Well, I gone and planted those seeds now, and I just realised I got the wrong type, because if you look in the Assassin's Trader, you can get thorny petals for trades, so maybe I should have bought them instead. So next time we get enough coins, we'll probably buy those thorny petals instead, because we can get these poison here. What's the other one? Heals. So yeah, that's something to remember. And another thing about these glistening stones, I've been leveling them up a bit. So let me just right click that a second, because there is a chance that you get a power stone when you put these in the infusion altar. So let's see if I get lucky now. It's a bit noisy, so oh, there we go. So yeah, we got 2 glistening power stones now. These can be used on there. Now I'm not sure how this bit works, so let me try it with a void sword. So let's grab that now, and if we right click on that, it should be to do with whatever's in the inventory. So let's leave 2 of them there and see what happens. Absolutely nothing. What if I use a power stone on it then? No, nothing? Nope, nothing. Okay, maybe we haven't got enough skill to use that, so oh well, we'll put that for safekeeping until we can actually use it. So I'll throw it in there. Let's put that back. And let's carry on hunting. So I'm just going to sort 1 or 2 things out, and I'll meet you out on the battlefield. Well, I just popped out here to see what mobs are about and discovered this guy by here. Now he's called a soul agent, and he sells fragmented anima stones. So I've only got 6. So let's see if I've got any more coins, as I have been harvesting a few. Hopefully he won't despawn now. Let's see, what have I got? 30 so far. Yeah, I got them. Right, let's see what these things do. Is he still there? Yeah. So I got a feeling maybe this will level up my anima skill. Let's see what it does now. Was a zombie attacking someone over there, is it? What's that? It's just a seed. Right, let's see what you give me. So 16 gives me that. And that's the only trades he's got, is it? Okay. So what are these used for? I don't know. So we'll have to do a little research on that as well. So let me take that home. And as it's daytime, we'll have to wait till the night time and wait for one of those blood hunts to come up. So let's get inside a minute. And let's store that away for now. So I'm gonna wait for another blood hunt, hopefully. Maybe do a bit of exploring while we're waiting for that, and we'll come back and we'll see if we can start leveling up that hunt skill, which is at level 1. So the blood hunt has begun, and we've been waiting ages for that, and while we were waiting I was doing a few jobs around the base and whatever, and I got attacked by one of those big floating blood hunt mobs, so I'm just regenerating my health a little bit here. Alright, here we go. So let me just put that away, and oh, I'm low on arrows. Okay, I'll have to go make some more shortly. Oh, zombie. Let's get rid of this guy. Right, so let's get that hunter skill up. So hopefully now in the blood hunt we should find several of those mobs now. I hope that floaty guy's gone. Looks like he has. Right, let's see if I will get any skills of these guys here now. I'm not sure what these guys hit me with. Let's have a look now. Did that hunter skill go up? No. So they're obviously not a mob. But we need to take care of these anyway, so let me get my minion out. Because we're going to need help. Let's get rid of a few of them, because these guys are a pain. I see my minion will deal with them now. There we go. Right. Oh, darkness. So those mobs affect you with darkness, do they? What's it? Oh, there's a hunter mob now, so let's take care of this guy, hopefully. There we go. Right, my minion's helping me. Yes. There we go, level 2. So that was a headless hunter, and we probably need a few others as well. What's that one over there? That's one of those death ones, is it? Right, so let's keep wandering around and hopefully finding one of those guys. Nope, that didn't do anything. What about this guy here? Nope. Well, as you can see, it's going to take quite a while to level up this skill. So I'm probably just going to wander around looking for them every night that the blood hunt is on. Let's take care of these guys. Oh. Okay, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Right, let's try out my other weapon. I haven't tried it yet, so... What's that witch? Oh. See if I can hit this guy now. Nope. Doesn't look like I'm gonna have much luck tonight, so... Looks like I can't affect this guy. Oh, okay, I think we better retreat. Well, as you can see, leveling up that skill is going to take some time, and it's already daylight, I think. Yeah, it's already daylight. So the ancient rest is over. Blood hunt has ended. We got level 2 anyway, so we'll probably have to level it over time. So over a couple of episodes, you might see that skill get leveled up. So let me make sure. Get out of my way, please. Let's have a look now. Anything up there? Nope. Okay, so we'll let those mobs settle down. Let's see how many coins I got. No, still haven't got 64, but we're doing alright so far. And let's see now. Oh, my dragon fruit has grown, or my heart fruit. And all the rest has grown as well, so let's see what these guys do. So let's grab some of these bubble berries. Let's replant them. Right, now I wonder what these things are for. Let's see if there's anything relating to bubbles. Right, so we've got a bubble horn. Consumes 10 energy, incredibly fast speed. So either that uses energy or it uses these guys. But they're probably just a food source. Yeah. And you got a bubblegum machine, which is part of Thaumcraft, so that doesn't really do anything, does it? Oh well. Okay, so let me just close that door. So while I was waiting for that blood hunt, I finished off the smeltery down below. So we've got a extra large smeltery now. And I want to find a way of automating this a little bit. I know we can automate the input of the lava using, let's see, translocators, I think they're called. So you've got these things called translocators, liquid and item. Now, I got to work out a way. What's that? Auto transfer. Enable auto transfer to and from the table. Steve's workshop. Maybe we can do it with Steve's workshop. So let's have a look at the recipe for that. So we want a factory manager, don't we? Let's see, where is the factory manager? Okay, let me see. No, okay, maybe it was called something else. I always forget what they're called. Manager, nope. Okay. Let's have a look for Steve's mod. Steve's workshop. And the item should come up, but it wasn't working for some reason there. There you go. So we want an ending block. Right, so it appears that that is not working correctly. So maybe it's not working. A name block reporter mod author. So we probably can't use that. Okay, there must be some other option. I'll have to do a bit of research on how to do that, because if we're going to smelt the Ascension metals manually, it's going to take forever because we can't make blocks out of them. So, oh well, we'll just have to think about what to do there. Anyway, on to other things. So we've learned a few new things today, mainly to do with skills and so on, and how to get those hunter skill leveled up. So what we're going to do is every time a hunter, a blood moon comes up, we'll go out and attack them. I'll do a lot of that off camera as it is a bit time consuming. But meanwhile, I want to start developing the area out here, as I want to get a bit of Thaumcraft and maybe Botania or Witchery. So we'll have to see which one I decide to do by next episode. But first of all, I want to develop the area out there, and there's a handy item in this mod pack called the building constructor, I think it was called. No, the building guide. So if I make one of these, it's going to help me do a lot of the building, as I want a kind of circular design for my Thaumcraft area. And maybe we'll do the same with all the others as well, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but we'll see what happens by next episode. And another thing I want to do is redesign this farm area, as it seems a bit cramped to me. So what I'm going to want to do is expand it. Let's get up there. So I want to expand it out a little bit so I can get more crop areas. I want to get tree farming as well. So I'll have to think about what to do there. But you'll probably notice a big difference by next episode. Anyway, so I think that's all for today, guys. And I hope you enjoy watching this episode. And I will catch you all next episode.